Uh-oh, Chance, she's trying to get him.
What? Hey, no.
Look at them walking around like big babies.
I know, right?
Oh, they're really moving.
Oh, yes. Exploring all
They were
over
running
the
around my
place.
room, so I decided to let them out here.
Come on. Come on,
Anakin.
cookies.
That's not Anakin again. This is Anakin. Yep.
I'm watching you. Come here.
Is this Chance?
Oh, let's.
He ran into the wall like...
Code red. Stop! This is the same one again.
Those two
Same
are
one.
communicating over there, trying to figure out how to get out.
Those 4.
Oh yeah, there's 4 of them there.
No escaping.
That means that's the only one over here. Oh, there's another one.
No escaping.
Oh jeez.
Oh, you got the cluster.
They ordered a code red.
That one's trying to escape again.
Chance?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't tell without looking at their faces most of the time. This is Anakin.
It's broke ass. It's
Oh,
Mommy's baby.
my baby.
All of them are
He'll
different.
sleep at about 4:30.
Okay.
He's
Do you want ice cream?
Yeah, but their faces are...
All
Who wants
right.
ice cream?
Thank you. All right.
Yeah, that's mine.
What were the odds of that happening? Hey, Sock.
Ice cube.
Ice.
I'm just running around.
Y'all are gonna be worn out. Y'all gonna take good naps.
They already take 12-hour naps at night.
Oh look.
It's sniffing me.
She's like, come here. I want to play with you.
Are you trying to get in my pants?
No.
Well, that's not what. That's not what.
Oh,
It's getting some
headed for
distance.
the hills.
It's getting distance. Where did it go? Oh. This ass.
Over here, one over there, and go.
And then what?
We shall bring him to his knees.
You just ran into a wall, buddy. You can't figure out where to... Did he just jump?
He jumped. Got off all 4 legs.
Cat's eating
Jump.
dog food.
Kicking it again. It's hiding. Let me just. There's a code blue.
Sass said, I'm tired.
Missing kid.
I have it set on the... I have this set on the maximum picture so that...
This one's going in the water.
Are you having fun?
Do you guys like the?
Why do you only have one eye open? Why are you biting me?
Oh, your feet must stink.
I just.
Ha! That's a douche move, Chance.
Michael, don't sit down. Oh, there was 2 of them under there.
Must be comfortable.
My butt's wet.
Not a phone.
Is it like catnip?
It is. I mean, it is, but for humans.
You just ran into a wall. Are you trying to do the cheat codes again?
It said, hey, does anyone have any cat?
You want the water?
No, no water.
You want the water?
Walk. Hey guys. So, yeah. This is gonna be filled with spoilers if you're not caught up for the entirety of the Arrowverse. Just saying, like, catch up, my man. All the way from... let's see, I'm just gonna list off what I think is right. I'm sorry if it's not. And... Arrow Season 6. I actually knew Season 6. I'm thinking about the other ones, see if I got those right. Okay. Just, you know, just catch up on the Arrowverse. Mostly Arrow, but I'll start off with a summary of the Arrowverse, just to get the main points across. The exception of Supergirl, I guess that one doesn't really matter. And right now, Black Lightning is not confirmed to be part of this universe, so... At the moment, you don't have to catch up on that. And for this, you won't even need to catch up on it ever. Nothing seems to be applicable to that. So, let's go. Season 1 of Arrow. Oliver gets... then we don't find out quite how this happens. How he got on the island or how he got off. Well, we have a few ideas to how he got on, but this information takes seasons to spread. Even some of this information, some important information of the Flash was given to, or of Arrow was given to the Flash for a while. So season 1, we find him on an island, he gets off, he frames himself, he reveals to everyone that he's the Green Arrow, and then quickly discards that information and is like, that was my plan the whole time. I got this. And it was his plan. That to me felt a little convenient. Then he finds out Malcolm Merlyn, Tommy's father, is not who he thought he was. And I guess, flashback, Tommy, important character, lifelong friend. Think, basically the same thing. Same situation. He even turns on Oliver for a brief period, but not in this villainous way. It's just, we're no longer friends. So. But. Then we think, or then you find out, again, once he finds out he's the Arrow, there's conflicting opinions for a bunch of different reasons. I think at one point, by the way, but then, Oliver does it with Laurel, and he sees, through a window, them kissing, which is enough information for him. He's like, you know, he brings flowers, and I believe he crushes them in his hand. This could be a completely different show, though. In the, undertaking brought by his father, Malcolm. Season 2. Oh, Season 1. On the island, Oliver quickly became friends with a man named Slade. This doesn't happen immediately, but pretty much the minute, actually, it was Slade tried to kill Oliver, because Yao Fei and Shadow, they then pop into this equation somehow. We're not going to go through every single monotonous detail. Season 2 of Arrow starts out with Slade getting injured, pretty much. That's like the first significant event. Based 100% on Oliver Queen. We're not talking about the character influences, because that is clearly Batman. But enter Season 2. We find out Oliver went back to an island after where this all happened. Which, you know, understandable. She understood. Thea did not quite get that memo. And then Deathstroke plans his attack. After Tommy died, Deathstroke came out of hiding. At least I think that's how it happened. Again, we're not giving clear information to... that's only in between seasons. I'm not making up anything for this right now. I'm just saying... I'll say if I'm making up something, but right now I'm not. Deathstroke comes out of hiding. It leads with a climactic duel between Oliver and Deathstroke. That, of course, doesn't pan out quite his way the first time around. In the flashbacks, that is. But the second time around, Oliver figures out what he needs to do. The second time around is, of course, after Deathstroke. Said I was going to do a review at the beginning of the video. Sorry, I lied. Enter Season 3. After Deathstroke, Oliver no longer knows what to do. Crap. Re-enter Season 2. A young scientist, the CW's description, not mine, enters Starling City. Oh, I said it right. He says he's working for the CCPD, which I believe was right. Of course, he doesn't say Reverse Flash, but come on, this is basic information. This is common information now, common knowledge. He then leaves Starling City, but not before helping out Oliver and finding out he's the Green Arrow. To which the Green Arrow threatens to skewer him if he is to tell anyone. And then that leads us into the Flash. After he goes into a coma for 9 months. Shit. Whatever. Whoops. I'll put a spoiler tag. Don't you worry about it. And then the Flash goes back to Starling City. Particle accelerator that he was so happy to see exploded. Because Harrison Wells is not Harrison Wells. Harrison Wells is a dead man. The Reverse Flash is Eobard Thawne in Harrison's body. That sounds like a sex thing. That's not. Stop. Cue Harrison Wells. Apparently Joe, Barry's adopted dad, thought so, but it wasn't. Meanwhile, they try to address something I just forgot to mention. Nora Allen's death. They try to get a confession from Harrison Wells, since Henry is in prison. And so now we go back to the Arrow side of things. The Green Arrow joins the League of Assassins after a certain someone's death. A certain someone I forgot to mention again earlier, Sarah Lance. Sarah Lance decided Laurel would have known that it was Malcolm. I'm worried about spoilers, but the whole point of this is to spoil it. Like, obviously in a great way, where I'm just trying to recap it to you, not necessarily spoil it, but now I'm still worried about spoilers. I'm like, if I say something I'm not supposed to say, like, darn. But, no, stuff, that's not important. Really, it was Malcolm Merlyn who drugged Thea. After realizing that Thea was her child, which is very screwed up. And the way I said it, someone's going to get it confused, but at this point, Malcolm knew. So it's not like he's just mind-controlling some random idiot that he found. He knew. That's why he chose specifically her. Used a drug. I can't ever remember its name. Whatever, though. General Shreve, back in Hong Kong, is causing a lot of... you'll remember Shana Wei from Season 2. She wasn't very important to the plot synopsis. So, I did not mention her, but she was in Season 2 and Season 1. Why I'm talking like this guy from, Asian Assassin Lady, you know, the usual. She was after a drug, bioweapon called Omega. Omega. And, this, obviously being a bioweapon, look up a bioweapon, stating, I am not covering for you. You can go off to prison by yourself. But, I'm messing. That whole bomb instruction thing, I'm pretty sure it's fake. They are watching this, but... Anyways, Omega just ends up killing a kid, which is Masayo's son, but more importantly than that, this, instead of setting up Masayo, who's relatively pointless, he's cool, I got attached, don't get me wrong, but okay, I don't know what that was, which, it is not minor, but it is something that is certainly not important, like, it's character development, which isn't, I'm not going to explain myself, the wife and mother of Akio, which was the kid, is Kitana. And I say glorified cameo, because cameos are already super glorified, but, like... Anyways, Kitana was... They approached the League of Assassins, where she actually first dons the Kitana armor and mask, and... But the Flash needs help battling off the Reverse Flash. Because, yeah, they inevitably catch him. What did you think? And the Reverse Flash decides, you know what? I'm going to get cocky. Yes, I'm going to... Like, you already tried to fight me, Flash. What are you going to do now? To which he responds with, Firestorm. Dark Arrow. It's the Green Arrow, but he's wearing League of Assassins armor, which is also the same as Malcolm Merlin armor if you watch the first season of Arrow. Now, this climactic duel, which even though two of the cast members were cousins, they did not get to interact too much, which was very disappointing. Because, you know, some actors have good chemistry together. Or pretty much sits there and does nothing, well. But he still had a really cool part in it. Hold on. After this fight, the Green Arrow asks for a favor. Meanwhile, back on Arrow. Boom. Man, if I had some editing skills, like some actual editing, I'd put some photos over here, so that way, or do some animation, so that way I can do this top-notch animation, this top-notch review with an awesome... The Green Arrow decides he's going to join the League of Assassins, as we already discussed, but Ra's al Ghul is such an idiot, he does not suspect. Also, we're not going into why he joined the League of Assassins. You guys should really just watch the show. But Ra's al Ghul would never suspect. Well, the Reverse Flash looked kind of minorly not very super dead earlier, so I'm not really sure. But the Reverse Flash did not die. So why Ra's did not expect this, I'm not really sure. 2 seconds later, the Flash comes by. Funny joke, but again, watch the show. The Flash comes by and saves them by inoculating them with the same stuff that they tried to inoculate Akio with. But then it's revealed that Akio, his immune system was not that good, let's just say. Eyes, anyways. Now, why did this cure not work? Because you know it's supposed to work. It's the cure. It's not some sort of inoculation that boosts your immune system. It's a cure. So why didn't it work? It's penicillin, and he's diabetic. It's a show again. Dude, I don't have to justify myself. But I'm not even halfway through this crap. And this stuff is based on memory. I will verify if I'm wrong. I'm rewatching the whole show. I'll just correct myself if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong. But going back. The Flash doesn't get the confession. And you should have noticed that your dad wouldn't be in prison and you wouldn't be the Flash because the Speed Force is preserving time. You're an idiot. Literally everyone in the show must be an idiot. That's not how time... Ronnie Raymond. Then we have the Flash. Arrow. A duel with Ra's al Ghul sends Oliver, well, also thanks to some say, well, he would have been, but his friend is named Tony Stark, Ray Palmer, and he is the invincible Iron Man, the Atom. So there we have the conclusion to each season. Dang, there's no way to... I have to spoil it to tell you guys this. This is bad. Wow. Okay. We'll go ahead and split off into Constantine. I have not watched the show fully, so I'm just going to give you what I know. We're just going to give you a summary of the character. The ads, or fix your app. I'm not being entitled, I'm just... Dude, this is not entitlement, I don't think. This might be entitlement. I might be slightly entitled. But seriously, the app crashes every time an ad loads. I'm not even joking. I would video record it, but then I'd have to video record myself using the app, and I'm pretty sure that is super illegal. Well, not super illegal. It's definitely more legal than robbing a bank. Even if you don't have guns. If you just literally walk in there and steal an envelope from somebody, I'm pretty sure it's still more legal than that. But so it's not super legal, but it's still illegal. So whatever. Anyways, Constantine fails to save a girl. You know, this would be like a love story, sort of. But this girl is probably like 6. So all I know is she's a kid. Her name's Astra. She's with Satan now. She didn't even deserve to go there, I don't think. Again, haven't seen... They don't even go in detail on that, so that's not actually even my fault. But, you know, he fails to save Astra, so now he's on his quest. Somewhere along the line, he met up with Dr. Fate. We don't actually know of Dr. Fate's existence in the Arrowverse, except, well, we don't know about Kent Nelson. We don't know about his existence in the Arrowverse. But we know that Naboo and Dr. Fate's helmet does exist in that universe because he had it, and he said, and I quote, put that down, I'm not even going to do a British accent. I wasn't trying to. I'm just really bad at saying it. Put that down before it puts you down, love. I think is what he said. You know, British things. So, as she was holding the helmet, I'm not going to say who, because names are not my friend. She picks up the helmet, and he tells her to put it back down, obviously fearing that something is inside that helmet. We know what it is, and he knows what it is, but we don't know. Going back to the Flash, no, we're not doing that, never mind, hold on. Nope, not important. And that's really where I left off in the Constantine. Doesn't really matter much because Legends is going to have Constantine on him as a regular, so we'll redo this when we redo this. Meanwhile, on Earth, I almost spoiled it again. We haven't gotten to that point yet. In the finale for Season 1 of The Flash, one thing I forgot to mention. After they beat Wells, but before Wells dies, sort of, we see Jay Garrick's helmet. So we thought. Now, he could have been lying to us, but let's save that for a little bit. We're going to actually end this here in a minute, as soon as I get to the finales of each thing. Nope, we did this. We're going to end this here. We're going to continue later. I have to go clear storage on my phone. See ya. Stay back for part 2. Dun 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 dun.